you just helped him along the way. Talk about your association with him.
Well, I'll tell you what, I've gotten a heck of a lot more help than from him than I could ever return. I think as an American League coach who doesn't have an East Coast League affiliate, there was a lot of searching by me over the years to try and to find quality players, and Glenn was an invaluable asset for me to take to draw advice from as far as player personnel. And we probably talked on the phone 30 or 40 times before we actually met, and I think we have a good relationship as we move into St. Louis. I don't mind bouncing some things off him. I think there's people that you rely on, that you respect their opinion, and he's a very sharp hockey mind, and we really enjoyed watching his fast progression, and he's done a heck of a job with this team.
Any further thought? Colorado just named a captain the other day. I think you guys are the only team in the league without one. Any more thought to?
Yeah, I've given it some thought, and that's something that I always kind of have in the back of my head. I think that's always something that you look at. At the end of the day, I think we're getting excellent leadership from our leadership group, and those things will come in time.
Okay, so right now not needed. You're just happy with the way things are going?
Well, I think it's like I say. I think it's everything has its own time frame, and right now, I think I'm extremely happy with the leadership that we get.
Radek Dvorak put in his vote for Stephen Weiss. Of course, he said it's up to you guys, of course. He puts in his vote for Stephen.
Coach, on Kulikov, what have you seen this year? Difference in play? I mean, he's putting up pretty big numbers, and seems pretty good defensively, just from a personal
Yeah, he has. He's done a good job for us. He was stinky in practice yesterday, which he now knows, and I think that's always good when he hears things from the coaching staff, and he gets a lot of feedback. And I think we generally like to give guys positive reinforcement, and there's a ton of things to work with Cooley, from his offensive vision to his steady play on the defensive side of things. So he's been a big part of our quality this year.
What is Upshall's injury? I mean, he's out for you said almost 2 months.
I would say he's going to be a couple months now. So
couple months.
Well, I shouldn't put a time frame on that. That's not fair. I think he's going to be a month. He has some problems with his core that are still being medically evaluated, and we'll figure out in the next couple days whether it's going to be a healing process or a surgical process. So we don't know, and that'll affect the time frame.
So we're looking at a possible groin/sports hernia.
We're looking at the Christmas time, and it is along those lines, but not that. So again, for me, once we get a final diagnosis, we'll probably have an announcement, but it's going to be a little while.
What are you hoping to see from Tim Kennedy this time around?
Well, same thing he brought in a few of our games there. He was that line in general was a real difference maker versus the Islanders, and it wasn't just the points that they produced. I think it was they were a dominant line, and I think their ice time in that game reflected that. And I think if we can get that quality shifts and ice from those guys, I think it makes us a heck of a lot better hockey team.
He's centering now.